Hello everyone, welcome to episode 8 of CaW Universe Mode, and as you can see we are at the next WWE pay-per-view, No Way Out, and as usual we will always go through and see what happens, but first I want to show you the rankings for NXT. So Brian Taylor is #1 contender, but I think the one's in a rivalry with Ian Mega, so them having a title match. I've moved up to number 11 from 21. And for the YouTube Championship, I have moved to number 5 from 28th. That's a big leap for me. And yeah, I've added something else. I've changed my finisher moves. I've got the Code Breaker and the Cloverleaf. But yeah, let's get to the pay-per-view. Dusty Rhodes versus Tensai with Stephanie McMahon. These have been having a bit of a rivalry match with Stephanie McMahon changing sides all the time. Who's going to come out on top? Tensai with Stephanie McMahon managed to get the win. And now another rivalry match, which I think is a bit weird. Roman Reigns taking on Seth Rollins in an Extreme Rules match. Seth Rollins getting the win over the big man. And now it's the third rivalry match of the evening. Extreme Rules, Rey Mysterio taking on Triple H. Who's going to come out on top? And it's Triple H. Now this match is for the Tag Team Championships. Andre the Giant and King Kong Bundy taking on the Rhodes Brothers. Who's gonna become the... Can Andre the Giant and King Kong Bundy become the Tag Team Champions or not? No they can't. Cody Rhodes and Goldust hang on to the belts. And now it's another rivalry match. Antonio Cesaro taking on Eddie Guerrero here in an Extreme Rules match. And Eddie Guerrero gets the win. And now Virgil versus Jake the Snake Roberts in another random match. This has happened quite a lot. And Jake the Snake getting the win. We haven't had a WWE Championship match yet. I wonder why that is, I'm not sure. But right now it's the World Heavyweight Championship match. Randy Orton versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And Randy Orton wins his championship back. Now Randy Orton has got both the championships once again. And yeah, we will move on to the next NXT show. Here we are on NXT, and Benjamin is without a match this week, but we have Connor taking on Zach Riddell, and Zach Riddell gets the win. Next match is a triple threat match. The Phoenix taking on Christian Kudo, taking on Reese Punks. Reese Punks has been on a right losing streak. Christian Kudo has just come. So has the Phoenix, which has been on a losing streak. And who's going to get a win? Christian Kudo gets the win. And now it is CM Puma taking on Adrian Warlock. Can Puma get a win? Yes he does. CM Puma wins Adrian Warlock. Now it's Chris Douglas taking on Mr. Jobber. Mr. Jobber, of course, my tag team partner on the last episode. Can he pull off another win? No he can't. Chris Douglas gets the win and defeats Mr. Jobber. And now it is Brendan Grunge taking on Nathan Gall in a submission match. These two are 1-1 so far. Both had a win over each other. Submission match, who's going to win? Nathan Gall gets the win over Brendan Grunge here. And now it is the Scorpion taking on Cody Projak. And who's going to win? The Scorpion manages to pull off a win. And right now it is the main event, and it is Ian Mega taking on the 1-1 in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Who will get the victory? Ian Mega gets the victory. That is who. And we will see you on the next episode of NXT. Right now we're back on NXT, and once again we are not in the match this week. We are 1 week behind the next pay-per-view, so this is the last show before TLC, the next pay-per-view. And the next pay-per-view could be a big night for one of 3 men. It could have our first ever promotion. Either Ian Mega, who is on 18 points, Jordan Bryant, who is on 16 points, and Nathan Bruce, who is on 15 points. So that could be a big pay-per-view for one of them superstars, but for now, we'll get through this NXT. Chris Kendall taking on Reese Punks. Who's going to win? Chris Kendall manages to get a win over Reese Punks, who is not on a very good streak right now. Now is a triple threat match, Mr. Jobber, CM Puma and Adrian Warlock. Big match this is, and Mr. Jobber grabs a win. Next it's the Phoenix taking on Connor. Connor gets the win. The Phoenix isn't doing so good in this universe mode. Chris Douglas taking on the Scorpion now. And the Scorpion gets the win. Desmond Floyd versus Cody Prozier now. And Floyd getting the win. And now it's Brendan Grunge taking on Nathan Goyle. 2-1 to Nathan Goyle so far. One-on-one match. Who'll get this win? And I pressed A. Why did I press A? Back. So Brendan Grunge gets the win. So that's 2-all. Nathan Goyle 2 wins. Brendan Grunge 2 wins. And now it's the rivalry match between Ian Mega and the 101. Who will get this win? The last match before the next NXT pay-per-view. Ian Mega gets the win and he is on 19 points now. 1 point away from promotion. So this is a big pay-per-view for him. If he can get a win, he will be promoted because he is the NXT champion. So that will be his championship advantage. So yeah, let's get onto the pay-per-view and see if Benjamin is in the match. Here we are at TLC and we are without a match. And in fact, there is only one person who can get promoted this episode. And that is the NXT champion Ian Mega. If he wins, he will get promoted to Raw Smackdown. So that's the main event tonight. And this is a big match for all superstars. 5 points depend on all of these matches. And first we have Chris Campbell taking on Reese Punk. Can Reese Punk get a win at the pay-per-view and get 5 points after his very bad losing streak? Yes, he can. Reese Punk wins a match and he has 5 points now. Next it is CM Puma taking on Adrian Warlock. Who is going to get this win? 5 points to Adrian Warlock. And next it is a tag team match. The Phoenix and Mr. Jobber taking on Cody Prozier and Connor. Which two superstars will get 5 points here? Prozier and Connor get 5 points each. Big win for them. And now, to end this rivalry hopefully, Brendan Grunge taking on Nathan Gold. You're both at 2 wins each. Submission match at TLC. Who is going to win? For 5 points, Brendan Grunge gets the win. And next it is an Iron Man match between the Scorpion and Desmond Floyd. 2 scary superstars. For 5 points, who's going to get the win? Desmond Floyd gets the 5 points he needs. And that is him shooting up the table. And now Jack Young versus Elliot Taylor. Both these men have been without a match for quite a while now. And Elliot Taylor gets the win. And now it is time for the NXT Championship match, the main event. The 101, who is the YouTube champion, taking on Ian Mega, who is the NXT champion. And remember, if Ian Mega wins, he will get promoted to Raw Smackdown right away. But he will keep the championship if he wins. So this could be a big win for Ian Mega here. And no! 101 stops him in these tracks and wins the NXT Championship back. Now the 101 is the YouTube champion, the NXT champion. He's looking unstoppable, and bad luck to Ian Mega, but still he only needs one more win to get promoted. Even if it's on NXT, that's just 1 point away. So that's pretty bad for Ian Mega. But yeah, we will move on to the next NXT now, and hopefully Benjamin will be in a match. Welcome back to NXT, and we are still without a match here. Looking worrying for Benjamin the superhero. And Ian Mega has a match against VTech. If he wins this match, he will get 20 points and will be promoted straight away to Raw Smackdown. Could be a big win for him, even though he's just lost his NXT title. He'll be still going to Smackdown and Raw. But first we have Christian Graves taking on Prozier. And Prozier wins. Triple threat match, Nathan Goyle, Adrian Warlock and Maximus here. Nathan Goyle grabbing the win. Another triple threat match, the Phoenix, Sam Puma and Connor. Who will get a win here? The Phoenix grabbing the win, trying to get his career off to a good start. Zach Waddell versus Mr. Jobber now. And Zach Waddell grabs the win. And this is the match we've all been waiting for. Ian Mega taking on VTech. If Ian Mega gets the win, he is being promoted straight away to Raw Smackdown. And Ian Mega wins. He is on 20 points and he will be promoted to Raw Smackdown after we finish the show. And now it is Bull O'Connor taking on Chris Douglas here. Another big match, two big superstars. And Bull O'Connor gets a win. And the main event is a rivalry match between Scorpion and Desmond Floyd in an Extreme Rules match. Who will get the win? The Scorpion gets the win. And yeah. Congratulations to Ian Mega for being the first superstar being promoted from NXT to Raw Smackdown. I'm not sure which brand he's going to. They've both got 46, so I'll just go Raw then Smackdown, Raw then Smackdown. So I'll quickly put Ian Mega on Raw, then I will see you in the next show. Here we are back on NXT, and once again Benjamin is without a match. If we make it past the next NXT pay-per-view and we still haven't had a match, then that will just be one episode of just results, I guess. So we'll have an episode without a match, I guess. Or if we make it to the next WWE pay-per-view, because that's 1 month. So right now it's NXT once again without a match. Ian Mega has been promoted to Raw. He hasn't had a match on Raw yet, but yeah, let's get to the results. Christian Graves taking on Connor, and Christian Graves gets a win. Now the 101 taking on Christian Kudo. 101 is 10 points away from promotion now, because remember, the next promotion is 25 points, and the 101 gets a win. Now it's the Phoenix and Mr. Jobber taking on Maximus and Reese Punks. Maximus and Reese Punks getting the win there. Now another tag team match, Nathan Bruce and CM Puma taking on Brian Taylor and Adrian Warlock. Nathan Bruce is another person on 15 points. If he gets a win here, he will be on his way to promotion, hopefully. But no, Brian Taylor and Adrian Warlock grabbed the win that match. And next it's Projet taking on Nathan Goyle, and Nathan Goyle gets the win. Big important win there. Extreme Rules match now, Chris Douglas taking on Bull O'Connor, and Chris Douglas grabbing a win there in Extreme Rules. Main event, once again, the Scorpion taking on Desmond Floyd. Who will get the win? The Scorpion gets the win. Scorpion is doing good here. Slowly climb the rankings, and we will see you on the next show. Now to finish us off episode 8, we won't be having a match, we will just be getting this next WWE pay-per-view out the way. It is Money in the Bank, so big pay-per-view, one of my favourite pay-per-views of the year. So let's get this out the way, and this will be episode 8 where I don't have a match at all. Disappointing for Benjamin this month. Antonio Cesaro versus Eddie Guerrero in the Iron Man match, rivalry match, and Eddie Guerrero wins. Next it's Mick Foley taking on Rick Rude in a submission match. Big match that is. My money's on Mick Foley, and Rick Rude wins. Extreme Rules match. This is a big match. Undertaker taking on Batista here, and Undertaker grabs the win. And once again, Ian Mega has still not been in a match on Raw or any other show. And now this is a Tag Team Championships match. Can the Shield take the Tag Team Championships from Goldust and Cody Rhodes? We'll find out right now. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns versus Goldust and Cody Rhodes. Goldust and Cody Rhodes retain the Tag Team Championships, and they are flying high with them championships right now. And now it's an Intercontinental Championship match. Hollywood Hulk Hogan taking on Big E Langston. Can Big E retain his title against the Hulk Hogan? Yes, he does. Big E defeating the Hollywood Hulk Hogan. That's a huge win for Big E. And now it is the WWE Championship match. Finally, a WWE Championship match is on the card. Triple H taking on Randy Orton. Big match, and Triple H is your new WWE Champion. That's a big win for Triple H. And Randy Orton is without the WWE Championship. But the main event is the Money in the Bank ladder match. It's Dolph Ziggler, CM Punk Daniel Bryan, The Rock, Jack Swagger, and Randy Savage. I'm going to put my money on, I'd like to say Daniel Bryan, but I'm going to say Macho Man. Let's see who wins. Macho Man wins, that's a good guess. Wow. Macho Man is holding the Money in the Bank briefcase, and I will have to cash that in against someone. I might record that. But yeah. If you have any idea when I should cash it in, then let us know. I'll tell you what brand he's on. I've completely forgot. Oops. Is he on Raw? Yes he is, so cashing against Triple H, but when about? We've got SummerSlam coming up, that could be a good time. Maybe it will be. But for now, that is it for this episode. I will put the NXT promotion points on the screen well after this, and yeah, if you enjoyed this, I know I never had a match, but yeah, leave a like if you did. That's it for this episode. See you all next time, and goodbye.